Hello students, in this video lecture we will be discussing the question number 101 of NEET 2018 question paper, and the code of the question paper is AA. The question is, the correct order of steps in polymerase chain reaction is. First option is denaturation, extension, annealing. Second option is annealing, extension, denaturation. Third option is extension, denaturation, annealing. And the fourth option given is denaturation, annealing, extension. Before discussing the options, let's discuss what is polymerase chain reaction. Okay, polymerase chain reaction. What do you mean by chain? Chain means something similar to continuous reaction, right? And polymerase means joining a polymer. Okay, polymerase chain reaction. Joining a polymer, and it is a continuous reaction. What happens in polymerase chain reaction? We produce multiple copies of a DNA fragment. Okay, for example, you have a DNA fragment and you want multiple copies, some thousands of copies of that particular DNA fragment. How do you multiply those DNA fragment? For example, if you go by the traditional method, that if you do it by genetic engineering, right, you have to take the desired DNA, right? You have to extract the desired DNA, you have to make it a recombinant DNA, and you have to put it back into an organism where it can be multiplied, right? But it is a very tedious process, and it also takes a lot of time, right? But you want these multiple copies of DNA within less time, right? So we use this technique which is known as polymerase chain reaction, which multiplies the DNA, which makes thousands of copies of the particular sample DNA within minutes. Okay, so it takes very less time when compared to the traditional method, that is the genetic engineering method, right? So we use this polymerase chain reaction. Now let's talk about how this happens. Okay, here I am drawing a, I'm sorry, it is not straight. Okay, here I am drawing a two DNA fragments, right? This is one DNA fragment and this is the other DNA fragment. Okay, two DNA fragments, and both are joined together with the help of hydrogen bonds, right? These are the hydrogen bonds. This DNA is already uncoiled. Okay, for example, to replicate a DNA, uncoiling of DNA is important, right? You have to first uncoil the DNA. The twists and turns, you have to make it straight, right? Then only you will be able to read the information that is given. Yes or no? So first you have to uncoil the DNA, right? So assume that this DNA is already uncoiled. Okay, uncoiling of DNA is already there, right? So what is the first step? Can you guess? The first step is denaturation. Why denaturation is important? See, denaturation is nothing but the separation of these two strands of DNA, right? These two strands of DNA must be separated. See, this is one strand and this is other strand. Now both are not joined, right? These are the codons, or these are the nitrogenous bases. Okay, I am drawing, and these are the nitrogenous bases of the second strand of DNA. Now can you see that both are separated, right? Why separation is important? Unless and until you separate the DNA strands, how can you read the information, right? Here the information is present in the form of nitrogenous bases, right? Like this. Right. Unless and until you separate the DNA, it is impossible to read this information which is given here. Right. So first you have to separate the DNA strands. That is known as denaturation. Why? Because you are denaturing the structure of the DNA. Right. How it is done? It is done by maintaining high temperature. Okay. Why? Because you need an optimum temperature to retain the structure, right? When you when you provide high temperatures, then the structure is denatured, the structure is destroyed, right? The DNA and also proteins, right? Any biological molecule need a specific range of temperature to maintain its particular structure. So high temperatures are given so that the structure is denatured and the two strands are separated apart, right? This is the first step. Now what happens in the second step? Let's erase this. Okay, so the first step is denaturation, right? So clearly 2 and 3 cannot be the options, right? 2 and 3 cannot be the options, 1 and 4 can be the options. High temperature is maintained to denature, and then to replicate the DNA you need a primer to get attached. Yes or no? You need a primer that will be attached to the DNA strand, and at the site of primer attachment there will be the attachment of DNA polymerase, that is an enzyme required to add the DNA sequences, right? To add the DNA strands, DNA sequences, to extend the formation of DNA, right? So first there is a primer attached, right? Primer attached. This process is known as annealing. Why annealing? Because in annealing you lower the temperature. Why do you lower the temperature? For the primer to get attached. Primer is the complementary strand, right, to this particular DNA. So for the primer to get attached, for suppose this is the position of the primer, for this primer to get attached here, you need the temperature to come down, right? So you maintain a temperature of almost 50 to 55 degrees centigrade, okay, for the primer to get attached. So the second process is annealing, and the third process is extension, where the DNA polymerase sits down, the DNA polymerase gets attached here. This is the DNA polymerase, for example. This DNA polymerase get attached here and it reads the DNA and it extends the DNA and it makes the DNA strand, right? So our option is option number 4, denaturation followed by annealing followed by extension. Thank you.